My name's Chris. Welcome to Backyard Terrace Dinosaur Park. We've had a lot of questions and queries about how we build our dinosaurs. So I'm going to walk you through some of the steps we do and try to explain it a little bit. Alright, we're going to go this way. And first, I'll show you the framework we do here. This is our first building step. Before that, we have to do a ton of research, finding dinosaur images from all angles, trying to check the size, scale everything up. That alone takes quite a while, just doing all the research work. Once that's done, then we have to try and put together in some sort of 3D frame from 2D to the 3D, just to, give us something to work with before we add everything else. We use fiberglass for the bottom, which prevents termites from getting into it, hopefully. The rest of it is treated wood and untreated wood, depending on what we can afford. This is our Apatosaurus. She's going to be our biggest dinosaur yet. It's somewhere around 60 feet long and 16 feet tall is what we're ballparking. You can see she has very strong supports in her legs, all held together with screws, some bolts for the fiberglass. There'll be more in it before we get done. We are still accepting donations to help us build this girl. She's costing us quite a bit more than our T-Rex due to her size. Alright, from this direction, I'll show you our next step. This is 12.5 gauge welded steel wire. We bend and shape it to form our basic musculature on arms, legs, neck, tail, a lot of those elements. We just keep forcing it and bending it until we get the desired shape we want. All the legs, the entire frame, the underframe you'll see on all of our dinosaurs, over top of the wood, is this kind of metal. On top of that, we'll add chicken wire like this, or poultry fencing. This put together will give all the little bumps and details and help round out some of the hard lines that the wire here gives us. When we put it on over top and pull it tight, it gives a nice pebbly skin texture in the final vinyl. Which brings me up to the next step. We use this material we get from Siemens Corp in Bristol, Tennessee. It's a type of vinyl you suck in truck tarps or pond liners. It's very rigid and strong. You can't tear it. This we take and using a 1500 watt heat gun, you can find at any Harbor Freight Tools. We take our foam base, like in the head here, that is right over top of the foam. In the wire, it's the same process, just over top of the wire. And you have to pin it and hold it in every crease you want to go into. Sometimes it pulls out, but it's just very unpredictable material. We sometimes have to cut and patch and keep working until we get it to do exactly what it is we want it to do. In the head here, this kind of shows we do all of our detail work like this with the foam. It can be a foam board base that's inside this, or it can be plywood, whatever attaches better we end up using, or lightweight. Different factors. But this is our Apatosaurus head. Her teeth are epoxy that I've recently started using more of, and it works pretty well, though a little expensive. She'll be coated in vinyl, and then our taxidermy eyes will be added, epoxied over. All the detail work will be done on that. And once it's done, we'll attach it to our neck frame, then it'll go onto the body. Of course, at that point, there'll be wire, and the wire frame will be up there, vinyl, all that'll be done on the body. We'll attach the two pieces together. Probably in the next 2 or 3 months, we hope to be somewhere at that stage. But hopefully that answers at least a few of your questions about how we build these dinosaurs. Our average time frame for building a dinosaur, I've been asked that. A 20-foot one takes us around a month if I focus only on the one dinosaur. Usually though, I'm working on 2 or 3 at a time, so we don't quite get that, that many done in a month, obviously. If you have any other questions, anything anybody really wants to know about, feel free to email us or contact me, or just come out here to the park and see us. We're out here working. We'll be happy to answer your questions. Thank y'all very much.